What's up, everybody? It's your boy Munchiezzz. Welcome back to Munchiezzz Plays. We're back out here in Frechdachs for the Can You Survive 25 challenge. I believe we're on episode 19 right now. We're headed back to Farm 1 with our new toy. This might look familiar to you. We rented this back a few episodes ago, and we finally pulled the trigger and bought it. We got our TLX Phoenix with the matching trailer. This is our bad boy to get our bathtubs from point A to point B. And it's that time. We need to get our bathtubs to the market to sell them. We have quite a few that we have to transport. And rather than rent this thing again, it was time. We have a little money saved up. Of course, that money's being saved for something in particular, but I thought we could splurge for a little treat for Farm 1 instead of keeping on loaning. But we're right around the corner from our farm. It's sitting right over here, and we're gonna load up some bathtubs and take them to market. Let's pull up next to our Cooper here and grab our bathtubs. This is a big old machine, it is. Back her on in there. And let's start loading her up. Alright, we're all filled up. We have a few over there that we took out of storage. We'll pick those up. And we'll be on our way. Alright, we got a full load. We got a couple left over. We'll throw those back in storage for next time. Let's see where we got to take these bad beasts. And see what the price is. Top price is $2,442. And we're getting offered $2,450 at the agricultural trading. I guess that's where we're going. Let's tag that place and
Frechdachs roads, tubs in the bag. Let's make this Phoenix fly. Build 'em strong in the cooperative yard, sweating wood where we work real hard. Now they're strapped and stacked, chrome looking clean, TLX purring like a midnight dream. That V12 growl got a story to tell about a farm boy riding bathtubs to sell. Rubber ducks and bathtubs rolling down the line through the hills of Frechdachs, feeling mighty fine. Custom semi-painted pride, one hand on the wheel, other chasing the ride. Ain't just hauling, we're moving gold in the steel-clad thunder on a bathtub road. Chrome stacks humming like a southern song, GPS blinking but the road is long. Hit the market with a load so wide, selling bathtubs like it's my job from God. Ain't no shame in this cargo game, just me, this truck, and the bathtub name. Rubber ducks and bathtubs rolling down the line through the hills of Frechdachs, feeling mighty
I think we're here. They definitely don't make this easy to get into for this big old truck. We'll pull up in here. And we'll get up on the scale. And unleash these things. And it looks like we got 66,141 twice. Not too bad, 132 bucks. I'll get this thing back to Farm 1, and I'll meet you over there. Alright, we're back at the farm. Let's get this thing parked. I think we'll park it up here next to the trees. And then we'll clean up our bathtubs. I think that'll be good right there. Alright, we're done up here at Farm 1. All our chores up here are done. I think it's time to make another farm. We have Farm 1. We have Farm 2. It's time to make us Farm 3. Let's head and get the next property and let's build us another farm. It's time. Alright, before we head up to the new spot of our third farm, we're going to swing by Farm 2 real quick and pad our bank account a little bit. We have our BGA over here that has a bunch of slurry in it. And as well as I believe we're sitting on about 800,000 liters of more slurry. So we're going to fire up our biogas plant. And before we add more to this, I'm going to get rid of this 300,000 liters and we're going to move from the extreme version to just the regular version. I want to be able to make money, but I don't want to be OP about it. So let's sell off what we got here. We'll change our silage or our slurry, not silage, our slurry to selling. And we'll activate that. As well as we have some manure. Put that to selling. And we'll activate that. And our output is going to be digestate, methane, and electric charge. Same thing for that. So we sell our methane. We have to put this on selling too, or else it's just going to sit there. So we'll activate that. And let's fast forward to the top of the hour. Alright, we went ahead a couple hours. I believe we still have stuff in there. Oh yeah, we still have a lot in there. But this will set us up nicely. We'll head over to the new spot. And I'll meet you over there. Alright, we're coming up to our new place right up here. And here we go. This will be our new home of Farm 3. However, we haven't purchased it yet. We're going to get to that. We're going to purchase lot 228 for $224,000. Also, we're going to purchase field 8 to go with it for $422,000. We're going to purchase field 27 to go with it for $245,000. We're going to purchase field 9 to go with it for $326,000. And we're going to purchase field 25 to go with it for $237,000. This is the new home, or should I say, the home of our new Farm 3. Let's get into it. Now, I wasn't going to give away right away what kind of farm we're going to do here. But if you noticed, I bought 2 cotton fields. I guess that's kind of a hint. Now, we have this big plot of land right here. And we need to put something on it. We need to make this a farm. So let's make this a farm. Let's jump into our construction menu and let's start building.
All I saw was dirt, but I knew what it could be. Blank slate, wild land, rough to the core. No roads, no fences, nothing below. But I see the vision, I feel the drive. Time to make this bare ground come alive. Gravel laying soil moving slow. Building dreams, row by row. Raised from dirt, build with grit. Every beam, every post I commit. Farm 3 rising like the morning sun. Hard work's how the West was won. From an empty patch to a story told. This is where my future unfolds. Placing barns, carving out the land. Terraforming like a sculptor's hand. Dragging gravel, leveling pride. With every click this farm's alive. Ain't no map, just faith and steel. Turning Frechdachs clay to something real. Raised from dirt, built with grit. Every beam, every post I commit. Farm 3 rising like the morning sun. Hard work's how the West was won. From an empty patch to a story told. This is where my future unfolds. Might not look like much today,
From scattered earth to something true, I built it all just me and you. Farm 3 stands where wild ones lay, and I wouldn't trade a single spade. It was just dirt. Now it's home.
Doesn't look like much, but one day I know it started here. Dirt roads lead to nothing yet, but I ain't laid a brick I regret. Each post I place, each board I nail is part of a story I'll never sell. Lines in the soul drawn by hand mark the ground where the farm will stand. Where the farm will stand, I'm laying roots, stealing dreams and working boots. No blueprints drawn, just hardened land, stacking hope where I take a stand. Years from now they'll understand what I built, where the farm will stand. It ain't just sheds and gravel roads, it's every damn seed that ever got sowed. Terraform lines, fields laid wide, this ain't just dirt, it's where dreams reside. Every grain of sweat I spend turns this place to more than land. Where the farm will stand, I'm laying roots, stealing dreams and working boots. No blueprints drawn, just hardened land, stacking hope where I take a stand. Years from now they'll understand what I built, where the farm will stand. It's not the size, it's not the speed, it's building something this world needs. A place to grow, a place to try, a piece of me that won't ever die. Where the farm will stand, I made it mine. With every build, every hill I climb. No easy path, just calloused hands, raising glory from the sands. This is more than a piece of land, it's a legacy, where the farm will stand.
Alright, this is kind of a rough idea. I'm gonna clean this up real quick and I'll be back. Well, I guess let's go ahead and take a look. I'm sure it still needs some work. I'm not the best farm builder, but we'll go over. We have our sheep barn over there, and a couple buildings, our garage. I put up a couple trees, and we have our house. Welcome to Farm 3. Now we're going to need to get some equipment for this farm. We're going to be dealing with cotton. So we're going to need a cotton harvester, as well as a few other little bits here and there. So that'll be next on our list. But I hope everybody enjoys the farm, and we'll get this place rocking and rolling. We're going to call that an episode for right now. But when we come back for the next one, we're going to fire up this farm and get it going. I appreciate everybody for stopping by and checking out Munchiezzz and Munchiezzz Plays. I'm going to end this episode like I always do. Come on back. Let's see what kind of madness we can create. Everyone have a good day. Have a good night. And we'll see you back for the next one.